Pittsfield people. I want to thank you guys for being here so nice and early. We've made a new CD, but before we get to any of this Tony Lee Thomas malarkey, we're very fortunate tonight to have Abe and Krishna Guthrie and Jay Jelinas, who comprise a trio known as Modest Me. So please put your hands together. Give a nice Pittsfield welcome to Modest Me, ladies and gentlemen. Modest Me.
Thank you very much. We're Modest Me. got no shoes on my feet. I'm still smiling, oh yeah. Well, the grass is bald where it used to be green. I'm still wearing my smile in town. To be teeth, I'm still wearing my smile like a clown. You know my girl, she left me for another guy. I'm still wearing my smile, don't ask me why. You know she laughed, but he punched me in the eye. Wearing my smile all the way until tomorrow, and then we'll see what morning suicide comes, or if it even comes. Got this disease, it's breaking me down. I'm still smiling. No, my head had nearly exploded on me. I'm still wearing my smile. Don't think my grandkids would have it any other way. Oh, no, no, no. No, I don't disagree with them, not 1 minute, not today. Hey, thank you very much again. I think I lost my marbles, maybe just the other day. You know, my neighbor told me, said, yeah, they're right there on the floor. Said, you better hang on to those marbles, buddy, because nobody ever is gonna give you any more, no. I think I lost my marbles. Oh, well. I think I lost my marbles, but you know it's so hard to tell. I think I lost my marbles. They were rolling down the road. I think I lost my marbles, or at least that's what I'm told. Thank you. That was Marbles. All right, this is my last song on guitar. This song's in the key of D. No, yes it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. The whole time I didn't realize it was one down. I wanted Blackfire's Neverland, the lizards are jumping up and down. There's something weird about this town. I've heard wherever you go, there you are. And I've gone pretty far, but you know I'd like to know for sure. Why not do something? Yeah, have a little fun with your time. You say things are just fine how they are, and I'm sure that they are from afar. Maybe someday I'll be able to see from the start. Yeah, but for now I'll be drinking a beer at the bar. Why not do something fun with your time? Yeah, why not do anything at all? Your clothes, it's getting hot in here. I might take off my own. Don't be worried about exposing yourself, 'cause some point in your life somebody else has seen you naked, 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 naked. Oh, 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 Thank you very much. Thank you again.
How's everybody doing tonight? Really? That's all you got? How's everybody doing tonight? Much better, much better. We got some more tunes for you right here. One, two, three, four. Reality is pouring down on me, and I got nowhere left to hide. When our paths cross again, I want your hand in mine. The silent words between us are the language of the sky. And I won't forget the nights we shared, when the secrets left my mind. Close your eyes, kiss the sky, you'll be. Sacrifice, don't think twice, you'll be. So when you raise your eyes tonight and kiss that falling rain, well, I will be the lightning that blinds your path of pain. And I'm not asking you to wait for me. Just remember who I was, and I know one day will come. Close your eyes, kiss the sky, you'll be. Sacrifice, don't think twice, you'll be. Individually, at the same time, none of them really appreciate how much we all participate. We create and destroy our thoughts and soul, which can only be mended by rock and roll. So why didn't I take the So strap yourselves in and ride up to the sun. We'll see 1,000 before we're all done. Galaxy standing near and far. Someday we'll fly up to every star. And only through peace can we achieve this goal. So we all must jump in and find our soul. So why, oh why, oh why didn't I take the It all came to me in a dream that nothing is at all what it seems. So open your heart and open your love. Shine that light up to the above. Sing a song or write a melody, or take it from the Beatles and let it be. So why, oh why, oh why, oh why didn't I take the blue pill? Thank you. Let's see. Susish.
You start that one, right?
Yes, everybody starts that one. G. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at me, or won't you tell me of the times of making nonsense into rhymes? Now up and down and all around, outways and inways will bring you to town, on a boat or in a car. Either way we'll bring you far. La da 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 da. Now sing to you and sing to me. Sing something we all can see. Rhyme it or don't. That's what makes it funky. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Faster, faster! One more time! All right, we got one more song for you, Modest Me, and then it's gonna be Tony Lee Thomas coming up. Let's see here. Tighten it.
I don't know how to tighten it. I tried the thing that I could. I figured it looked like it was the right thing, it's not the right thing.
Are you gonna be okay for this song? Music and lyrics are the way I know best. It tells more than all the rest. So let me start and apologize, cause I'm more fucked up than you realize. I'm in between a rock and a hard place, but I don't show it on my face. You see, I got nothing left to give. It was stolen by a demon that no longer lives. I said sometimes you learn the hard way that you don't give back what you give away. Sometimes you learn the hard way that you don't give back what you give away. She took my money, she took my soul. She took everything but rock and roll. She took my life, she took my car. Now please excuse me while I play my guitar. Thank you. Remind us me. Tony Lee Thomas coming up next.
The sun went down, the air was heavy, and my bags were light. We set out from California on a Tuesday night. There are no borders in the desert. No Arizona, no New Mexico. There's just the heat that plays the eye as it hits the road. You come in like a hurricane. I'm that house on the hill, crumbling plaster. So when I met you, you were my catalyst for disaster. I'm spinning faster. You were the storm of the century, and your eye drew me slyly in the wind. So when you stare down the face of a storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you made it in. You gotta give it up, 'cause you never thought you'd be giving in. Your skin seemed to glow like amber, bourbon whiskey, and you go down smooth like a burning coal. It was a bittersweet poison that I never could afford. But I won't tell nobody about that bottle that I stole. That bottle that I stole. And if I'd have known then what was up ahead, well, I surely would have taken my time. But I was younger then, and hell-bent in my prime. You were the storm of the century, and your eye drew me slyly in the wind. But when you stare down the face of a storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you made it in. You gotta give it up, or you'll be giving in.
Say thank you guys for being here tonight to listen to some original music that we made. This is the first song that we came up with off of this new album. It's called Temet Nosce, which is Latin for Know Thyself. We hope you like what we got to show you tonight.
2, 3, 4.
deadly little spider was sitting by a river, trying to figure out a clever way across. When out of the water came the head of an old bullfrog croaking, Charlotte, you must be lost. You're in luck today, 'cause I'm headed across the way, and over there I got some mighty good wine. Catch a ride with me, and we'll raise a glass together, and everything will be just fine. Oh, Jeremiah. She said, I'm in your debt, so when I cast my nets, I will give you all the tastiest of flies. But they didn't get that far, 'cause halfway across the river, she stung that bullfrog right between the eyes. The frog in disbelief screamed, this will end us both, and realized this inescapable fact. Spider could only smile and say, you knew I was a spider when you offered me a ride upon your back. I said, I'm that cat lying by the stream, and I'm 1 part nightmare and 2 parts dream, and I've been hoping you might come and play with me. Just remember who you are and what you need. I ain't gonna change my nature. Is pretty clear, no matter time or distance. Bullfrog, spider, snake, cat, it don't make a difference. None of us can escape our fate. Nature does not hesitate, so know yourself and what you got. Know how to dance when the party gets hot, because I'm that cat lying by the stream, and I'm 1 part nightmare and 2 parts dream, and I've been hoping you might come and play with me. Just remember who you are and what you need, because I'm that cat lying by the stream, and I'm 1 part nightmare and 2 parts dream, and I've been hoping you might come and play with me. Just remember who you are and what you need. Ain't gonna change my nature. That's because I gotta get at my guitar soon. All right, listen. It seems that as we get a little older, my mom comes to less and less of my shows. But she's here tonight. Everybody say hi to my mom. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote for her a few years ago. place across the river, over the hills and under the sun, yeah. And when you get there, it don't matter what you're from or what you done. And you've been fighting for a long time, some battles lost and some won. Well, I came to see you through, and I'm gonna carry you now, and to the place where you belong. Hold on tight to your love now, lay down and all the rest. On fireworks and playgrounds, Mama's cooking was always the best. It's your light in the darkness, and Lord knows I've seen my fill. Yeah. But if you need someone to walk with you, well, I will. Well, I came to see you through, and I'm gonna carry you now to the place where you belong. Put your pennies down that well, boy. Close your eyes and make a wish. And dream about your true love, love and that first kiss upon your lips. You see, maybe we're all just pennies in water so dark that you can't see. One thing that's for sure is every wish gets heard eventually. Well, I came to see you through, and I'm gonna carry you now. Yeah. Just look what your love can do. It's the only thing that's true now. In the place where you belong, where you belong. This might be an important time to let you guys know that the lineup has changed. You may recognize Berkshire County's own Ben Cohn and Chris Mattoon. Well, fortunately for us, we happened to luck into meeting the very talented Garrett Sawyer on the bass. And then, of course, there's always the young lady who makes us all look 5 times less sexy. Zoe Darrow on the fiddle, everybody. Sure.
Watch me to the cue.
Okay.
I'll give the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tony, what about this guy? What's this guy? Yeah, Tony, this one. You're also best.
Is this good?
Right on, good and all that?
What?
Right on, left, good.
So inevitably what happens when I try to make an album is that I get roped into all these, commitments that take me away from my family, just like all of us do. And I'm very lucky to have my mom and my sister who are so patient with me. It's great to see my mom here tonight, and it's great to see my little sis, who had done some wonderful artwork, by the way. If you happen to find one of those CDs, the artwork is her fault. I'm very lucky to have her around, so that's why I like playing this song, because it's a song that I wrote for her when I was away in the Army and feeling very, very homesick. This is called Sister Song. Appalachian mountains, they're like my childhood, and I still search for your distant birchwood. I'll follow that Hudson River, follow my trail map, yeah. Well, I can find you, I just might find my way back home. Oh, yeah. You are that barn owl around about twilight. I hear you calling me each and every night. So I'll stoke up my fire, and I hope you see me burn. You in your skyways, me in my trails and turn. There might be times when we don't know what to do, but you're my sister, and I'll always love you. Yeah. Krishna Guthrie on the guitar, y'all. Here comes Benny Cohn on the keys. Oh, Zoe Darrow on that fiddle now. Life can get tough like chewing leather, but it seems easier when we're together. So I'll stoke up my fire, and I hope you see me burn. You in your skyways, me in my trails and turns. There might be times when we don't know what to do, but you're my sister and I'll always love you. Mountains, they're like my childhood. They had their ups and downs, but it was all good. Zoe Darrow. This is a song we decided to include on this EP of ours. You may have heard it before. It's a little story about how I almost got married once. Here's the thing, fellas, this is for the fellas. If you decide you're ready to make the move, all right? I do not condone it. But if you won't listen to that, and you're like, oh, she's the one, man, she's the freaking one.
She's the freaking one.
Just know what you're signing up for, that's all I'm saying. This is a song called Southern Girl. You were a good Southern girl, I was a Yankee from up north. That's what your mama thought when you showed up next to me at her door, and it was amazing. We got as far as we did. You were young, surrounded by Confederate flags, and I grew up always wondering why niggers like me seem to have it so bad, but you had this voice, seemed to make it all alright, made the hair stand up on the back of my neck, and I know now I never should have told you to stay away, 'cause I'm a perfect nervous wreck. Well, I remember the soft light of the fire as it gleamed on the sweat beating up on your skin, and the whole rest of my life won't live up to the sight of you there breathing in, and the facades that we bear are as windows on houses. Striving to clean them, we find we're inept, but I can see through them and remember all too well. You're a promise that I never kept. And so I'm sorry for everything. If I could, I would take it all back. But I'm a train that went speeding through town, and those are the ones that go flying off to rack and you. We're in the wrong place with the wrong one at the wrong time. So desperate for a hand that could heal, but those hands, they're not mine. So we whispered our way around some jagged memories, the ones that still cut you despite the better days you've seen, like our fathers spending our innocence away, drunken fickle tossing nickels into a slot machine. We both came from places of pain and fear, part of who we are and what we had to give, and though you may feel alone and in the dark, that's how all the brightest lights feel, as long as they live. You said marry me, and I said all right. And I gave you a ring that I paid for years, and I won't blame you if it went right in the trash after I traded in all our courage for fears. And so this is the bet that I made, where I toss and I turn in the gasoline pools that I drank down, just hoping to burn, just to burn. And so I'm sorry for everything. If I could, I would take it all back. But I'm a train that went speeding through town, and those are the ones that go flying off to rack and yell. We're in the wrong place with the wrong one at the wrong time. So desperate for a hand that could heal, but those hands, they're not mine. They're not mine. Oh, they're not mine. You were a good Southern girl. I was a Yankee from up north. By round of applause, who's actually from Pittsfield? I want to give a special shout out to Dave Batone on sound. Just found out his middle initial is P, which makes his first two name initials DP. I know only the perverts in the audience laughed at that. Not a very proud applause, being from Pittsfield, Dave. I think we should work on that. Being from Pittsfield, I don't know if you guys know, I used to rent in a house down on 4th Street. It's the home of many legendary sort of landmarks in my personal life. I think we witnessed the invention of the game Chauncey. We also met an interesting fellow down there by the name of Skip, who reinforced all my theories about people's names being directly related to their characteristics. Has anybody ever met a Skip that wasn't kind of mildly retarded? I'll apologize right now to anybody whose name is Skip. I'm glad you're here. I hope you got some good parking. Anyway, this particular Skip came into our backyard one day, and he was trying to explain how he had just gotten into a freak scooter accident right in front of our house. Keeping it real on the scooter. So if you've ever driven around that bend in the road there by Silver Lake, you know it's kind of sandy, dirty territory, and it's not certainly anything that's easy to negotiate on a scooter. So it seemed perfectly plausible that this really was a freak scooter accident, and this poor bastard named Skip, who wandered into my backyard covered in bloody cuts, had legitimately dumped his scooter in front of our house. So I immediately offered to give him a ride to the hospital, to which he responded, "Hey, bud, that's really nice of you, but instead of the hospital, I'll just take one of those cold Budweisers you got over there." I didn't know you could sub beer for medical attention at that point. Learning a lot of life lessons from my buddy Skip. Anyway, long story short, come to find out, he hadn't actually dumped his scooter in front. It turns out there was a very nice couple who happened to be driving past him at the time, and the accident had already happened, and Skip was passed out on the side of the road, and this couple stopped and pulled over and said, "Hey, buddy, are you all right? It looks like you had a terrible accident here with your scooter." To which he replied, upon waking up, "You guys hit me." I thought it was a little crazy. The moral of the story is, don't drink the water out of Silver Lake unless you want to end up like my man Skippy. 1, 2, 3. Town, there's a lake made of silver. The bramble in the bush stays golden brown. The people from near and far see the water shine gold bright stars as the traffic drops a guardrail wrapped around. Our daddies went down for the fishing, and now they wouldn't even try. The plan had to dump that waste So they sunk it to the bottom of the lake till all the fish turned into headlights in the sky. Yeah, but you know we had to make a living and you can't stop. So baby, we kept on counting. Our money couldn't buy the truth, 'cause we spent it all with our youth in a poison fountain. Climbing to the top of the old gold mountain. Yeah. And mama, don't let your baby go outside. Don't matter if the sun is shining. Hot rocks coming out of the earth. Sparks fly as they hit the dirt. And now your baby's homesick and she won't stop crying. You can live here, just don't drink the water. We live here 'cause it don't cost much. The mist rises up from across the air. Put your mask on and you better beware, 'cause you can't look but you can touch. Now you know we have to make a living and you can't stop. So baby, we kept on counting. All our money couldn't buy the truth, because we spent it all with our youth in a poison fountain. Climbing to the top of the old gold mountain. Climbing to the top of the old gold mountain. Well, all the plans that we put together, all our big business endeavors, and crumble and tumble in time. And these impatient days, and in all our fast food ways, will it always be our children who pay for messes that we leave behind? Town, there's a lake made of silver. The bramble in the bush stays golden brown. Well, up into the top of the old gold mountain, yeah. I hope that I can get back down. I hope that I can get back down from that poison fountain, on top of the old back mountain. Yeah, I love you guys. You mean Power of Two by the Indigo Girls? That's like one of my favorite songs. There's like 3 of us. Listen, come on back for karaoke night, all right? Come on back for all Live 105 Request Hour nights. Tonight we have a plan. We have a whole stack of Celine Dion cover songs that we've really been aching to play for you guys. There will be no Indigo Girls tonight, it's all Celine Dion. I'm so psyched that you guys are all here. We're gonna see how long you guys can put up with listening to original music. This is a song that I wrote for a friend of mine from when I was in the Army, and she deployed to 2 separate war zones, and I felt she deserved a song. This is called The Bravest. Passageway up in my brain that no one knows about, and I walk through to come see you when I'm feeling down and out. Your smile is like the sun to me through the mist of Monterey. In California. Those were the days. Twice you went to war, and you twice came back alive. Twice I found I haven't had the guts to tell you why. I think about you all the time, wishing you were mine. Surely you're the bravest. Just let me be your 9 when you ride out, notwithstanding glory and danger. Like I'll show you that my aim is true. I'll never leave your side. So I close my mouth and listen, 'cause I've been saving ammunition. Nouns, adverbs, and prepositions are all I ever had to reach your heart. That I had courage, but I just had nothing left to lose. And I see you and I don't know what to say or what to do. My silver tongue turns to stone and I must seem the fool. As for what I've learned of love, it's a desert if you think how 10 years can evaporate just as fast as you can blink. Every day without you is a mile without a drink. Well, surely you're the bravest. Just let me be your 9 when you ride out, notwithstanding glory and danger. Like I'll show you that my aim is true. I'll never leave your side. So I'll tell anyone who'll listen that I've been saving ammunition. Nouns, adverbs, and prepositions were all I ever had to There's a passageway up in my brain and no one knows about. And I walk through to come see you when I'm feeling down and out. Your smile is like the sun to me through the mist of Monterey. Monterey, oh California. Those were the days. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote. This is called All in Good Time. It's been a long time. Where you been and did you miss me? I remember all those summer evenings when we would gather around that firelight, 'cause we'd be drinking, dancing, laughing all night. She comes to me, and her words, they hit me like wine. And she whispers, all good things in good time. Best friend's girlfriend, and he was like my brother. I couldn't help but wonder if he could have loved another. Stay with me tonight, maybe just for a while, 'cause it was always just enough for me to see you smile when you looked at me, and your eyes, they spill into mine. Whispers all good things in good time. Yeah. Maybe sisters or brothers or enchanted lovers, stay together while you can. Just love each other like we did back then. Yeah. She comes to me, and her eyes, they spill into mine, as if to say all good things in good time. Yeah, what's after that? Dude. No. All right, now you're talking. Olive Thomas. What do I have to do to get you to sing a song with me? Anybody having a good time out there at all? Well, knock it off! Here at the GAA, we're very strict about no fun. That seemed very stern. Hope nobody took that too seriously. Enrique! Hey, you guys, normally I try not to do too much personal stuff here because I know it's very public and we all, came here and have a good time and drink some beers. But I just want to say that I've got to bid a fond farewell to my roommate of the last year and a half, Eric Danforth, who's going out to hike the whole Appalachian Trail starting when? Next week? Everybody give it up for Eric. We're not going to see him for a year. He may die out there on the trail, but he's a freaking survivor. I just want you to know that if you and I crashed into the side of a snow-covered mountain, I would definitely eat you. We are woven in this tapestry. Twist yourself abreast with me or just remain a mystery, 'cause a single thread might wisp away. No, but a southern woman tightly will keep you warm on a cold November day. Well, I know that I can keep you warm, babe, and I got nothing to hide. Stay while you can, I won't blame you when it all begins to unravel. 'Cause I want to believe that the best days aren't over. When I see your hair caught in the breeze, we'll be dancing as we get older. You show me love. Show me love is not a lie. Oh, it's time. Best days aren't over. When I see your hair caught in the breeze, we'll be dancing as we get older. Show me love. Show me love is not a lie. Oh, it's time. Can you feel the summer sun in February's starry nights? If you can do no wrong, how do you know when it's right? Tell me the difference between bound and free. What is your job? But what do you dare to dream in? She's a master of her craft, and to the gift she is a slave. But poets and playwrights live forever in their graves. She sees a world in a grain of sand, heaven in a wildflower, holds infinity in the palm of her hand, and eternity in an hour. On the road to hell, my good intentions, no true measure of my love and affection, but it's a balloon. It's a reflection and a misdirection. I am not my flesh and my bones. I can't stay here, but I can't go home. I am the bird, I am the stone. I am not my flesh and my bones. I am not. The king in his castle moves his knights and his pawns to paint their colors red all over a well-kept lawn. But castles and prisons one day fall in the sea. Gold and silver chains still look like chains to me. On the road to hell, my good intentions will bring me no salvation, no redemption. But that's the balloon, that's the reflection on your little misdirection. I am not my flesh and my bones. I can't stay here, but I can't go home. I am the bird, I am the stone. I am not my flesh and my bones. Oh, oh, oh. Through a clearing in the forest, I met a shepherd and his flock. His heart was bigger than his mountain, as solid as a rock. It was a poetry in amber, the truth within the wine. He said, boy, I'm here for a good time, not a long time by and by. I am not my flesh and my bones. I can't stay here, but I can't go home. I am the bird, I am the stone. I am not my flesh and my bones. I am not, you are not your flesh and your bones. You stay here, but you can't go home. You are the bird, you are the stone. You are not your flesh and your bones. That's Benny Cohen over there on the keys, by the way. I think he took some acid in the parking lot. If I find out who gave him that acid, whoa, I'm gonna ask for some too.
That was some good acid.
All right, listen, I'm just giving you fair warning. We're gonna take it up a notch right here.
Come on, get nasty in the front. Here we go.
If you ask me where I was, I can only tell you where I've been. If you ask me what I know, I can only tell you what I've seen. All these good gunner towns. When we met, I was young and unprepared. You set fire to my neighborhood. How could I have left you but burned and scared? You were the one, could have taken everything, though that was never much. Inside I find a lingering allegiance to the memory of your touch. You were America, a streaming flag I would have rallied to. Though it's been long, I'm no longer enamored by your red, white, or blue. All these cookie cutter towns, it's so difficult to leave the one that you saw first. I'm untethered, wait around forever. Life must be more than preparing for the worst. I wonder as I write, is this all that I have? Is it justice, distress and discouraged, wanting for courage or words? One day do you justice. You were the one, could have taken everything, though that was never much. Inside I find a lingering allegiance to the memory of your touch. You were America, a streaming flag I would have rallied to. Though it's been long, I'm no longer enamored by your red, white, or blue. The one, you could have taken anything, though that was never much. Inside I find a lingering allegiance to the memory of your touch. You were America, a streaming flag I would have rallied to. Though it's been long, I'm no longer enamored by your red, white, or blue. Train and it's been calling across the twilight sky, and it shakes the ground. I'm shaking right out of my body with excitement, where our life went just like every time you're around. When you're around, question like soldiering down the sidewalk. So many things I need to tell you. They trip me up along my way. But honor is not only found in war. So you could keep yours. I must guard the things I say. But I'll say this. Love is as easy to see as the color upon every leaf that changes in the trees. I don't know if I can hang on, so please say farewell to me and remember me. We went out into the forest just to find a muse and listen to her sing and play. I'm choosing, I found that she was an illusion. I've come to a conclusion. It was you along the way, every day. Feels like I'm running out of patience. Feels like I'm running out of time. And the gears, they start to blur. But we are so far from what we've been through, the places that we've been to, and the people that we were. But I'll say this, love is as easy to see. Color upon every leaf that changes in the trees. I don't know if I can hang on, so please say farewell to me. You're out there in lay awake at night. You're out there in his arms and my eyes get wet, my chest gets tight. You're just one more thing, never meant for me. But if only you could love me just enough to want to leave. Yeah. Love is as easy to see as the color upon every leaf that changes in the trees. I don't know if I can hang on, so please say farewell to me and remember me. Hey, Matty McLaughlin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've grown to hate the guys who ask for a fucking Freebird, because there's always one. But here's the thing: Matty McLaughlin has good taste in music, which is why he never asks for Freebird. He just asks for the one song he wants to hear that nobody ever fucking knows. It's the same song he's been asking for fucking 20 years. He's gonna get child support before he gets fucking further on the road. All I'm saying is I love you. And let's do a shot.
Shut up here. You don't feel
We were just children once, without the worries of adults, and your attention made me act a fool, right in the bus back and forth from school. So hard to make an impression. I was acting, that was out of the question. I was thinking we could just hold hands and maybe a kiss on the cheek. A hug at the dance, a young love was too deep to measure. We didn't know trouble, we were strangers to pressure. All I had to do was sit back and daydream about you sitting next to me. And I always had to sit in the eye, pretending that was just my style. Secretly I wanted you right there, so when the window came down I get the scent of your hair. Well, saw you a few days ago, looking like a grown woman. No, I talk a little about the way back then. Was it just me or were we nervous again? You remind me of the kid I used to be. Looking back's kinda easy to see. Had a mind of better things to do. Looking up thinking of you and love. God, we knew when we were young. Made your heart beat like a drum and sweaty and numb, it's a drug. Baby, second to none, yeah, through the night and into the day. Finding truth in all the old cliches. What we even ever want to say is that everybody feels the same way. So I'm trying to figure out where along the line, so preoccupied with my 9 to 5, that make it want to work more and play less. If I really have to choose, it's no contest. Think I know what I want and what I need. I know it ain't a Beamer or a Bentley. If you die with the most toys, you'll still die. Ain't the kind of legacy I'll leave behind. Done moving on up east side, you can buy a place by the cup. Get it by the case, delivered to your home. Not the kind that you can drink alone. Kind we knew when we were young. Made your heart beat like a drum, hands sweaty and numb, it's a truck. Maybe second to none, yeah, through the night and then into the day. Finding truth in all the old cliches. We never want to say is that everybody feels the same way.
The apple of my heart, why you kick it with the start? What you really wanna feel inside, everything you make me right. Really wanna be right by side tonight and every day, that's right. Never ever say it and then fade away and we turn to gray. And what do you say when I look you in the eye? You make me wanna cry cause I'm looking at you so sweet. You make me go crazy and never ever say, my baby, I love you, I keep you tight. And I hold you all day and hold you all night. And I love you in the morning and I love you in the night, in the evening. Oh yeah, baby, can't you be seeing me here while I'm sitting and breathing on the stage with the Tony Lee? And what do you see while you're chilling with me?
That's my boy Norm Jobber, y'all give it up one time. Whatever happened to love? Not when you and we were young. You made your heart beat like a drum. It's funny enough, it's a drug. Second to none, Let's let Benny kick it off with the organ. Whenever you're ready. Anybody here at the back nine having a good time tonight? Whoa. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to me. I'll tell you why it doesn't feel right. Because I'm having a great time tonight. And I'm not totally drunk. And I haven't been in a fight yet. And I haven't gotten arrested yet. Yeah. You want to hear it again? Are you hanging out? What's in it for us? I'm just teasing you. I'll give you anything you want. Of course I'll play it for you. You mind if we're going to play this thing first? This is a song that I wrote some years ago about my first trip from California when I was in the Army. I had to go and get out in the desert of the Southwest. A lightning storm struck across the sky. It seemed a remarkable experience and a song-worthy topic. This is called Storm of the Century. Come on, Benny. The sun went down, the air was heavy, and my bags were light. We set out from California on a Tuesday night. Yeah, there are no borders in the desert. No Arizona, no New Mexico. There's just a heat that plays the eye as it hits the road. You come in like a hurricane. Yeah, I'm that house on the hill, crumbling plaster. Yeah, so when I met you, you were my catalyst. for disaster. I'm spinning faster. You were the storm of the century. In your eye drew me slightly in the wind. But when you stared down the face of the storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you made it in. You gotta give it up, cause you never thought that you'd be giving in. It seemed to glow like amber, bourbon whiskey, and you go down, yeah, smooth like a burning coal. If I'd have known then what was up ahead, well, I surely would have taken my time. But I was younger then, and hell and pain, and in my prime, you were the storm of the century. In your eye drew me slyly in the wind. When you stared down the face of a storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you're making it in. You gotta give it up, cause you never thought that you'd be giving in. Storm of the century, and your eye drew me slyly in the wind. But when you stare down the face of a storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you made it in. You gotta give it up, cause you never thought that you'd be giving in. On the bass, Garrett Sawyer. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Really, that's all we got? That's all we got?
Shake that booty.
Olive Thomas. Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy, and my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. Even though we sometimes would not get a thing, we'd be happy with the joy the day would bring. Sneaking out the back door to hang out with those little friends of mine. Greeted at the back door. Well, boy, I told you not to go outside. Try your best to bring that water to your eyes. Thinking it might stop her from whooping your behind. Wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? 'Cause I love him so. once more. Why did those days and where you go? 'Cause I love him so. Do 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 do.